I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers fly. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
We hate what our oppressor hates. But if we loved each other, man, and hated our oppressor, and I don't mean hate like you think of. You think of hate as what they do to you, man. That's not hate, man. That's barbarism, man. That's barbaric treatment that you've been getting. I'm talking about hate as you separate yourself from them, man. That's what hate is, man. You separate yourself. That's what real biblical and righteous hate is. You separate yourself from your oppressor. Keep reading. Billiard halls. Theaters. We had our own billiard halls. Let's talk about, brothers always want to play a little pool, right? We had our own pool halls, man. You didn't have to go and, and play pool with your oppressors, man. Keep going. Theaters. Had our own movie theaters, man. Our own movie theater, so we can go see when you went to the movie theater, everybody in the whole theater was black, man. You get to see your own black movies that you had. But then, and then Martin Luther King, the reason why Martin Luther King even started this whole movement is because he didn't like the way our movie theaters was made. So I'm gonna tell y'all something a little about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was not like you poor Negroes. He was not like poor Negroes. He was raised in a very rich part of Atlanta with other rich people, with other rich black people. You know how black people get when they get a little taste of our oppressors' money, they start looking down upon us, man. And they start loving the oppressor women, man. They start loving them because they get a little taste of it. They want it all, man. And that's the problem, man. That's what he was. Guess you know what he was too? He was a preacher. What too, wasn't he? That's right. Wasn't he a preacher? Right. So that should tell you right there what Christian pastors really want, man. They just want to live like your oppressor. They look down upon you, man. And that's what Martin Luther King was all about. And then his real name ain't even Martin, man. His real name is Michael, man. That's right. And that's first thing that's a lie about him, man. But then you think he's trying to save and help all black people. That was not his goal, man. That was not his goal. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. His goal was not to save black people, man. His goal, if you go and really look at it, you know what his goal was? His goal was he wanted to sleep with white women, and he wanted to see the movies when it came out. He didn't want to wait till it came out in the black theaters that he could go to. That was his problem. That's why he wanted to make it so that we can go into all white people establishments, man. See, that's the problem right there. That shows you what the evil of it is. So like, okay, one thing the general brought out one time, he said, who is the person that made it so that black people started going into all these other racist establishments? It wasn't them, right? The establishments doesn't want black people to desegregate because that's all of their customers, right? They don't want desegregation. So only person that wanted segregation, that benefited from it, was the so-called pastors, man. The pastor's the one the pastor's the only person in black America that gets, that black America what? Entertainers that do good with our with desegregation, man, because they know they can rise up very high and you stay very low, man. They know that. And they said the last, what, 50 years? 50 years, man, the pastors, they raked in $400 billion, man. Why black people ain't got a damn grocery store, man?
Right.
You ain't even got a damn corner store.
That's right.
You ain't got nothing, man. You ain't even got a popsicle stand, man.
Right.
Come on now. But they done raised up $400 billion, man. That was enough to well, I think I heard that was enough to pay all the black people rent for a whole year. And they got all of that, man. You know what they did with your money? Know what they did with it? They went and bought them, Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis. They went strip club, blew your money, paid whores. Did cocaine, all types of drugs. They went traveling, private jets. Put their kids all through college. They did all of this with your money, man. With your so-called tithe money that you was given to that place of destruction, man. And that's all the Christian church is. It's just a house of destruction, man. Because that's the first place that you got destroyed at, man. Because when you was a slave, you was rebelling, man. You was fighting against. And you know how they stopped you from rebelling? They gave you your goddamn wicked Christian pastors, man. That's how they stopped you from rebelling. That's how they wanted, because they knew if they gave you somebody that you think you respected, because they see that your person respected that person, that they knew that they can further oppress you, man, and keep you under their thumb and keep you doing what they want you to do, man. Keep reading.
Doctor's offices.
You had your own doctor's offices, man. How many times y'all done went to a black doctor? What, once in your life? How many times y'all had a black doctor, man? That ain't a stinking African. Ain't no black doctors hardly no more, man. Keep going.
And churches.
Keep going. Well, I don't want to talk about churches. Keep going.
Greenwood was so promising, so vibrant, that it became the home to what is known as America's Black Wall Street.
It was that prosperous, it became known as America's Black Wall Street, man. And of course we had to have that stinking church there. And that became the destruction of us, man. Keep going.
But what took years to build was erased in less than 24 hours.
But all this, it took us what, about 50 years to make all of this, man? 50 years to build all of this? They just, man, your oppressor destroyed it in less than 24 hours, man. 24 hours, they leveled a whole city of black people, man, and killed thousands, man. Thousands of us for no damn reason. No damn reason, man. Keep on.
By racial violence, sending the dead into mass graves and forever altering family trees.
They sent the dead black and Hispanic people and Native Americans, man. They put them in mass graves, man. You walk in Tulsa, man, there's graves all, man, you walking on your brothers, man, on your dead brothers, man. And I'm gonna tell you something that's even more wicked, man. I'm gonna tell you something that's even more wicked about Tulsa right now. If you go to Tulsa, you go and try to look for the little memorial that happened in Tulsa, the destruction of Tulsa, guess what you're gonna find? You're gonna find a little small wall that show about the destruction that happened to all of those thousands of black people in Tulsa, right? But guess what you also gonna find on that same ground? A Jewish Holocaust museum, man. A damn Jewish Holocaust museum. That's what you're gonna find in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it used to be Black Wall Street, man. Some of the other people that oppress you, man. That's what you're gonna find there. Some Holocaust that happened on a whole nother country, and what, thousands of miles away. They gonna have a whole museum, and they gonna give you a small wall to put your memorial on for all your people, man. And that shows you why you should take your spirit out of America, man.
That's right.
Take your spirit out of America, because they don't love you here, man. They show it to you every day. That's why they got you living the way you living, man. They show you that they hate you, man. That's why you need to bring your spirit out here and show love to your brothers and sisters, man. That's what you need to do. Keep reading.
Hundreds of Greenwood residents were brutally killed.
Hundreds of them, man. Now, you know it's a lie. They say just hundreds. It was thousands of them, man. Because it was 10,000 of them living there. Only a few survived. So how was it only, it was more like 100 survived and thousands died, man. And they forever killed, or they forever destroyed that place, man. That's why you don't even know about, it wasn't until what, about the 90s they even acknowledged that this even happened. And then I watched on one time, I think it was Donahue or one of them them wicked Jewish bastards, man. He gonna ask the black woman that seen her whole family destroyed, man. Her whole family and her whole, all you know, she's seen her cousins dying, her parents getting killed, and then slaughtered for no reason by this so-called oppressor, man. And you know what this bastard had to ask her, man? This bastard, while she explaining her story about what happened to her people, man, this bastard asked her, do you have a hate in your heart for white people? That's what he's concerned about, man, because he wants you to love him instead of loving your people, man. That's what his whole purpose is. That's why he gave you Christianity, man, because he wanted you to love him, man. But we gonna tell you something, do something radical, man. Love your brother, man. Love your people that got killed. Don't love this goddamn white man, man. Stop loving him. Love your black man that got killed, man. Love Ahmaud Arbery, man. Love all these other brothers, man. Love them more than you love your oppressor. Keep reading.
Their homes and businesses wiped out. There were casualties of furious and heavily armed white mob of looters and arsonists.
And they looters, man. You think you the looters, man. No, the white man is the damn looter, man. That's who the real looter is, man. Because what does it say in Obadiah, man? The Obadiah said when you came and when he talked about the white man, he said most people would have taken only a certain amount of grapes and would have stopped taking grapes, man. But he said, you take until it's all gone, man. That's what this white man does, man. He takes it till there's nothing left. That's the real looter, man. Black people, you ain't no looter, man. You just try to survive. But the white man, he takes everything, man. He took everything from Native American Indians, man. They don't even have their own damn land. And then the little bit of land he gave them, they can't even have control over it, man. And then he trying to take that little bit too. They gave him the worst part of the land. They can't even grow nothing on, man. They can't grow nothing in North Dakota. The hell you gonna grow in North Dakota, man? It's nothing out there. That's what they gonna give him. You know what they gonna do now? The only natural resource they have is what? The river. They got a river out there, and they want to build a damn pipeline under it so it can poison their damn river, man. And that shows you the evilness of this so-called oppressor, man. That's why you should hate him, man. Hate this oppressor. And I mean a righteous hate. And I mean stay the hell away from him. That's what I mean by hate. That's what the real hate is. That's the hate you don't want to do. You want to go and ride up and try to take some guns and loot and riot. But the real hate is the real hate is hard to do. And that separates yourself from them, man. And give your love to your brother. That's the real hate that you got to show for this so-called oppressor, man. Keep reading.
One factor that drove the violence, resentment towards black prosperity, found in a block after block of Greenwood.
They hated to see you prosperous, man. Like I said, they don't mind one or two of you getting prosperous so they can say, well, you know, this a good nigga right here. It's a good one. He articulate and all of this. They want a couple of you to survive, and most of y'all got to make it through entertainment, man. You can't make it through. They don't let you make it through other means, right? They'll let a couple of you make it through and be successful. They don't want the whole group of you to be successful. Oh, hell no. I bet you black people start getting their own cities and start living good, man. You're going to have white moms outside every house, man, trying to take over, man, trying to kill you, man, because that's what they really hate. You can love somebody with an emotion anytime you want to do it. You can say you love somebody. That don't mean a damn thing, right? Love, you got to show with actions, don't you? But if they not coming in and dumping their entire savings into your account, they don't love you, black man. That's how you get shown love, because they owe it to you, man. The reason why they have this country is because of you. That's who they owe you, man. They owe you this. This Bible says you're supposed to pay a man his wages, right? It's a sin to not pay a man his wages, right? But guess what? The Bible says? The Bible says right here that, you know, he gonna destroy them for the iniquity of their fathers, man. That's what the Bible says. They're gonna get destroyed for the sins of their fathers.